on the Roe versus Wade that just came in, a presidential decision, in a monumental decision against women's rights in America. So check in, South LA, check in. We will be at the forefront of this protest thanks to those who donated to 1,000,000 hits. Cash App, that's a $sign, 1,000,000 hits. I'll be your ears and eyes from South Central LA as we go through these protests for the women's rights. Get down here, brothers. Check on these women, these kids. They have kids and women together protesting along with our elders, our grandmothers. You know, your wives. There's gays, there's straights, there's everybody. Because again, if they attack the rights of women, that is every right being put on hold. So that's just what it is. You know, I got a soon-to-be wife, and I'm concerned about her, you know, and her future, and if we have a daughter. So I'm out here, you know, and I'm pretty sure she gonna be out here in a minute, you know, as soon as but she watching the kids. So I hope she watching at the house. And I just want to tell you, baby, I'm good. You know, we gonna make sure I kick it off first. Somebody represent the family from South Central LA, the Baker family. That's what we are. So they asked what we done. We was on the front line of the first protest that went down against the injustice. Again, this all goes along with Trump, all goes along with the Proud Boys, the insurrection, the Nipsey trial. Everything is leading and riding on this protest today. You see what I'm saying? It's more than what meets the eye as it pertains to what's going on in America. A lot of this is still Trump's strong hand on his little counterpart agents and judges that are causing disruption in everyday society. So I keep saying that. If they can get rid of the women's rights, they can get rid of the civil rights. That means black African-American rights, Juneteenth, all that. Title VII, Civil Rights Act of 1964 is next. So if you're not out here and you're not in the streets and you're not demonstrating, we are going to lose our civil rights. They're already talking about reparations next year, which is a slap in the face because reparations don't come with just one payment. It comes through generational payments as you work. So this is where the leaders are made on the front lines. They were here when Ezell Ford, Justice for Ford movement started, and they'll be here way after, you know, any other movement started. And they were there when Nipsey Hussle was killed as well. This revolutionary party consists of a lot of different people from all different walks and talks of life. So I just want to put that out there. So if they gonna drop their Cash App, definitely donate to them. This will be all 3 years in the making because it takes a while to overturn a Supreme Court ruling, especially with the announcement of Donald Trump about to run again, if you know what I mean. So we know our dear brother was assassinated for that song. Whether or not you feel, you know, what Cowboy said or what, you know, the girl said or anybody else said, there's a court being held in the streets right now. Like I told y'all, we gonna hold courts in the streets. I kept saying it from the beginning. Something funny was going on. This ain't no smoke screen. This ain't nothing to play with. South Central LA, all the brothers, all the sisters, pay attention. But what goes on today, because what goes on today is how they gonna treat everybody from now on. Because once they take away the women's rights, they gonna take away the civil rights of African Americans in this country. So again, if you haven't donated, I'm gonna need gas for all these protests. Every day there will be a protest for this until they get the Supreme Court. That means people going to jail, police beating people, taking them off in buses. I'm telling you, I got the footage. I'll go back and show y'all. Just for protesting what you get on the front line. So I'm gonna keep it 100. It's gonna look ugly. I probably might not make it on this one. I don't care. But Justice for Ezell Ford, this is where the Ford movement started. All that came from 65th and Broadway. And now we are at the forefront of the civil rights movement. The civil rights struggle for women's rights, but also the civil rights struggle soon for African American rights. So this coming, y'all. Get ready to a hood near you. I'm gonna let y'all hear some of the speeches and y'all tell me what y'all think as we get ready to protest. And SB 98 is definitely back in the press. thanks to LA Press Club. Those who got press passes, wear them. We have SB 98 there not to detain us, stop us from filming anywhere that we want to go with our own press pass. During a protest is signed by Governor Newsom that we have all access. No more can they keep us out of a protest. Thanks to LA Press Club and me and another sister, our Asian counterpart, who was attacked by LA County Sheriffs and Africa Town Coalition as well. Shout out to them. I'm just keeping it real. Najee Ali. Thanks to Najee Ali. So all them brothers who were on the front lines, I'm pretty sure they're going to be here later on. I know a lot of people didn't know it was going to be a protest at the last minute. I didn't. So I'm happy to be a part of this and representing for our family and for the Justice for Ford movement all the way down here on, downtown LA. We gonna ride hard. We got the press here. We ready to go. You know what I'm saying? We got the vans. We got the convoy. You know how we gonna do it. We gonna film it. We gonna make sure we referee the police and the protesters on both sides. So we ain't playing. We are filming. So if you do something on our camera, I'm talking about the police, because most times these protesters is peaceful. You got some Proud Boys in the ranks, some executioners in the ranks. Come on down. Yeah, we want to meet you head on. Come get some of this, good, righteous, peaceful protesting. And we want you to show your face, as you shoot rubber bullets at us, tear gas. You try to deprive and arrest women and kids in a cowardly fashion. Come on down. Come and get us. It's your boy Mason 933. The marathon continues. The Ezel Ford, Justice for Ford. There's a lot more to happen to Nip as we hold course in the streets. I'll be going live. All right? Cash App, $ Amelia Hits. That's the red letter A. Do not just be looking. Get it in, y'all, with us. Come down here. Don't just look on me. Don't just do that. Come down every day and protest. Put a day or hour, put 30 minutes in, put whatever you can in as they begin these protests across the country for women's rights. Because if they take away their rights, they're going to take away African American civil rights in this country. And that's all. I'm going to get over there and let y'all hear the speech. Hold on.
These are women who did die.
I'm ready.
Consent laws. The stories are legion. People should take
Check.
these
Y'all
and
hear me?
hold these in the
All
march
right.
like an honor guard. These posters are women who've been in prison for having miscarriages, because that's what happens when women's wombs become crime scenes. The women in El Salvador, hundreds are in prison right now, 17, 30 years for having a miscarriage. Fuck that! We cannot allow this. We will not let these fascists, theocrats, white supremacists, male supremacists have the future. So you but that means you have to fight to rip it from their hands, because they want a victory today. And they are celebrating. So we have to rip the future from their hands through mass, sustained, non-violent, but determined protest. So you need to pull out your phones and follow Rise Up for Abortion Rights, Rise for Abortion Rights LA. Don't let them tell you we can rely on elections that they're already telling you they are stealing. Do not wait till November. Now, in these streets, we fight to repeal this ruling, because it's motherfucking illegitimate. So now we're gonna get ready to march, and we need a couple volunteers. That banner.
All right, y'all, let me get my car ready. We're going to get ready to march. So some of us will be in cars, and some of us will be on foot. So if you guys are coming down, I don't know the route, but I'll tell you this. It's going to be all day. So LAPD normally form scrimmage lines whenever we protest. And we do have SB 98 for all those who have press credentials to come down. You do not need a LAPD or a sheriff press pass to just bring your own press pass. SB 98 covers all press agents or all streamers in the field, signed by Governor Newsom a few months ago, due to protesters and press being attacked. So we do have SB 98. And I do want to say, as we begin the future of what has already been a mass COVID mandate coming from that, this is going to be one of the first biggest protests across the country that you're about to witness history in the making, as the women go back in all over again to get the rights that they already had. So, and they're going to do it with African Americans next. I guarantee you. So, if a white woman can't have her rights, a black man is not free. Maybe a black woman is. I don't know yet. So, we all in this together. So, we need more people down here now. Okay, so I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Let's do it. All right, I'm going to get my car. We going to roll. All right, so we're going to do this like 65th and Broadway, where we follow along the way. We're probably going to have like all vehicles with with horns on it. And we're going to run the same play. Hopefully everybody get back safe. We got to watch for vehicles behind them protesters. And we got kids. We got kids and women out here. We got women and kids out here, so we got to make sure they're safe. Anybody who has a vehicle in the march has to be behind the protesters to make sure that they are not ran over. So we always follow the protocol if if they're going to protest. So we got to definitely watch out for them. And again, we're being vigilant at this point, because there are other Proud Boys and Trumpsters that come down here. What's up, bro? All right, there are other people that come down here to try to disrupt the ranks. So you'll probably see some of that too. I'm not sure. But we ready for anything. This is going to be a hell of a movement all through the year. So normally what we do, we follow behind the protesters because you'll have somebody that'll try to run them over. We'll have somebody to try to run them over like they did in Charlottesville. Shout out to Heather, R.I.P. Heather. By the way, Heather, who passed away, obviously in a horrific crash, protesting at, the protest for their rights. Because one of the cars decided to run through a barricade and obviously hit the protesters. Shout out to Heather. So yeah, again, we get behind the protesters. We watch the women and the kids, and we be mindful of, everybody. So if somebody lags behind, you definitely got to be vigilant and watch for cars. I'm gonna be behind too. I'm with the media too. Yeah, we're gonna make sure we watching them cars. You know what's up. So yeah, there was an issue with protest, where the people were running through the crowd and hitting people during these protests. So it's very important that if you come in and you have a vehicle to be behind it, we can get in threes. Okay, I'll spread out. All right, don't matter.
Recording.
Uh-huh.
You recording?
Yeah, media.
You live?
Yeah.
All right. Can I?
A million hits.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Let me finish. Jesus is coming soon.
that's right. He here
right.
too. Thank you, my
Y'all
brother.
need to repent.
Yes, sir. Repent.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all hear that? Jesus is coming, y'all. Jesus is here. God will rise. Nipsey Hussle said it. Don't take my word for it, but do not, if you're a cop, get in this crowd tripping. If they want to block the streets, whatever they want to do, you let them do it. Whatever they want to do. Do not come with no billy clubs and all this other stuff. Y'all know what it is all freaking year. We taking the streets and we paying, basically for it. I got it. Okay. And we got to make sure we behind the protesters as, they got threats from Proud Boys and all this other shit. Million hits.
Million hits?
Yes, sir.
What is it? What is it called?
It's a million hits.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, 8 million hits.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we got to make sure these kids and these women don't get hit by these cars that are obviously, trying to break through the ranks. So this is the format that we used when we were out and the police decided not to help the protesters. They would actually not follow behind and they'll let cars through. They'll let cars through the ranks, and then we got to worry about getting hit. And this was an all-day thing when we started the Ezel Ford 65th and Broadway protest for Justice for Ford. So again, we have to follow and make sure that we block each lane as the kids and the women are out here, obviously, as the protest progresses through the day. So yeah, they got the Cadillac out here, y'all. They got the women and the kids. The streets is ours as usual. Whose streets, all that good stuff. They got those chants, those flags that are, representing, the organization that they're from. And I'm here for South Central LA. It's real in the field. This is the crew that went hard for Ezel Ford, for Nipsey Hussle when there was some issues down there for Keith Bursey once he was killed by LAPD, so again, Cash App a million hits, y'all. We out here. We boots on the ground. We blocking all cars. We making sure these women and these kids get home. I'm talking about? It's real in the field. So where the men at? Where y'all at? Come on now. This is for your daughters, your mamas, your grandma. They gonna take their rights. They gonna take African American rights. So that don't mean that exclude us, because we sitting there, oh, they ain't gonna do nothing to us. You a lie. You a goddamn lie. They gonna do everything to us. Look. They assassinate the leaders. They assassinate your prophets, your rap stars, everything this time. You know what I'm saying? And it's happening all over the country. Young Thug, all of them get locked up for no little bootleg ass charges. So at the end of the day, we gotta come in the streets. We gotta let it be known Million hits. Ezel Ford, Justice for Ford. Y'all know what it is. How y'all doing? No peace.
No justice, no peace.
Yeah, a lot of them need remember me from the 65th and Broadway. And we got to make sure, like I said, again, we watching everything moving. Cash App your boy $1,000,000 hits, $. And make sure y'all go on their Cash Apps. Whoever needs money for water, for the organization that they represent for this movement, you guys look it up. I'll leave some tags and stuff like that as it pertains to what to $ or Cash App for the women's rights movement on this particular post. Just to let y'all know, it's going down, just like that. So this is what we do this for. You know, we got to make sure, again, women and kids are down here. Y'all think I just be talking on my line? I don't care what race you is. They got black, white, Hispanic, everybody down here together. And when the police get to swinging them billy clubs, hit a little kid, all that other stuff, it gets serious. This ain't nothing to play with. It gets really, really serious. So that's what it is. We definitely are monitoring the streets of South Central LA or downtown as the trial gets ready for that verdict for that Nipsey Hussle trial. And we get ready for, the insurrection trial to obviously end in a verdict of, hopefully Donald Trump going to jail. We don't know. So again, the streets of LA is meaning or being challenged with all these different obstacle courses. So I don't have to tell you guys when you wake up and see Roe versus Wade going that the African American rights are next. So that's why I hurry up and rush. That ain't about nothing else but that. You feel me? And at the end of the day, people got to realize as LAPD and the sheriffs get ready for these protests, they got to have some sort of command that is going to allow people to get off and vent their frustration and anger through a non-violent way. So the police can't come out here and be violent. That's number one. Number two, they got women and kids out here. So if you swinging and shooting billy clubs and rubber bullets, bro, you gonna get sued. I'm just telling you what it is. It ain't happening on this watch with all these camera phones. So tell them Proud Boys, what's happening, bro? Tell them Proud Boys and executioners, we gonna get you on camera. We gonna expose you in the ranks that you are, as you ran from us then, to now show that down the line, you ready for Donald Trump to be back in office. That's insane. After that insurrection, you're ready for Donald Trump to be literally back in office. Like, what is that? You feel me? So we wake up this morning, an historical monument has been stolen from women. So there are no other rights. Women are first. What the hell is this? What do you mean? Your mom, your auntie, your grandma is mad at everybody now. So you as a child, as a father, as a concerned citizen better be out here in these streets right now. You want to get dinner at night. You want to, you want to take care of them kids. You want to be out here, whatever. You have to make sure everybody is safe. You know what I'm saying? So this is every day in downtown. I will be posting other marches as they, go on all through the country all night long. It's your boy $1,000,000 hits, $. That means $, $1,000,000 hits. Cash App, $, $1,000,000 hits. Red letter A, and just sit back and enjoy the rights. To learn the process on how your rights got born in this country. You looking at it. Sit back and enjoy the civil rights, the woman rights, all over again movement that is going to be captured here on A Million Hits, as well as the Nipsey Hussle trial that's wrapping up soon. I'll have an update later on tonight. Obviously, this verdict is monumental, so we had to get out here and kind of switch lanes a little bit, as it pertains to the subject matter. But we are not saying that the Nipsey Hussle trial is not the same as this. So it is, but it's not, if you know what I mean. So we are concerned about all trials right now, including the, again, already in court, the insurrection is leading up to obviously hits put out on people. So again, I always said it. What if Donald Trump said, give me the heads of the ones who made that song? No conspiracies here, buddy. No conspiracy here. So it is possible at this point, waking up to this information, that there was a coup and there was a hit on our dear brothers, an attempted murder on YG, as well as an assassination of Nipsey Hussle. Now, the Proud Boys, when they do show up, we are definitely going to have some questions as it pertains to their leader, on if they ordered that hit itself. So I just want to put that out there. So yeah, we're downtown. We're marching on 2nd, and this would be Broadway, I think. And this is a march for women's rights. Obviously, those who gave me gas to get here, I appreciate you. But please keep coming with them donations. This is going to be every single day, from what I heard. Every single day. And at the end of I've been downtown when all this was going on. I'll show you the footage and kind of go back with y'all. We had helicopters on us, dogs, you name it, military red beams on us, all through here, getting arrested, running through here for our rights. And that was when, again, Ezel Ford, the Justice for Ford movement, started. And these very individuals were a part of that starting of the Ezel Ford or Justice for Ford movement, along with Sibo, the rapper. And rest in peace to Bugsy, R.I.P. Bugsy, for telling his side of what was already known, an assassination on Ezel Ford that took place there on 65th and Broadway. So these are the original members. A lot of them are still doing the same things that they did back then when that case was going on. And now on a monumental quest for rights for women, which is insane. It's unacceptable how we woke up to a monumental act being taken away from women and kids and everything else. And we are out here to support this movement for now on. So this is the new movement, y'all. This is it. Because if they fail, all of us is gonna fail. The women are first. That's period. That's it. It ain't nothing to talk about. So if you don't think that's the truth, then hey, go over there and try to, get your rights with anything else right now. They gonna tell you, well, hold up on that. You know what I'm saying? Because we dealing with taking away the rights of women first, so therefore they gonna attack your kids next. Because the mask thingy. And that's what I've been saying. Do not, give a shot to your kids. Shout out to Rizza Islam, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Do not give a vaccination to your kid. And now it shows that whole time the attempt was basically to take away the rights of women and vaccinate your kids. And hey, they gonna take it off, whatever. But and basically lead us into a non-civil rights, robotic control world, because you want to replace all the humans and put robots like the Terminator in all these workplaces. But thank God that we got people like this who get ready to go out and get the rights back to the human flesh. And if you attack the woman, you attack the family. So you done messed up. I guess you done kicked it off. So, shout outs to all the movements that are out here, obviously, representing for whatever it is that they believe in that needs to be on the forefront. So, and shout out to me. I mean, a million hits. From Ezel forward all the way to now, it ain't changed. So I just have to say that 65th and Broadway is where all this started. And rights being taken away there all the time as it pertains to, officer involved shootings in the African American community. And we obviously know that's about to lead into a civil rights issue because the woman's right issue is first. That's never acceptable in any way that these women rights are attacked the way it was like a thief in the night, in the middle of the night, as you took it from them. Unacceptable. In the ranks of, hey, how you doing, King? Bless.
What's going on here?
Oh, this streaming for a million hits.
Million hits?
A million hits,
this
yes,
is
sir.
A crazy setup. Is this like, what is that in the middle?
What? This is scanners. I got scanners.
Wow.
Yeah, I can hear the police.
Wait, where can we find your content?
A million hits on
million
YouTube
hits?
and on Instagram.
Okay, I'm
a
live
million
streaming
hits.
on Twitch.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta keep moving.
That's what's up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go by Ness, NECST.
All right.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you. So again, if you're an LAPD or sheriff and you plan on doing barricades, coming out with stink bombs, and so on and so forth, it's not. Are you guys going across? Okay. And you're a Proud Boy, you're not welcome in these ranks as it pertains. Hold up. Hey, I didn't know, last minute. So we are going to be out here all night. So I'll probably end this live, save my battery, and we'll get ready for that good old LAPD scrimmage line that they do to attack women and kids. And I hope they don't show their face in the ranks of Proud Boys and so on and so forth. So we definitely are concerned at this particular time if there's going to be some LAPD scrimmage lines at this particular time. So we are definitely monitoring the streets of downtown Los Angeles as it pertains to this protest. I'm your boy Mason 933. I will be live streaming all day long as we march for women's rights, as this monumental presidential call for everybody to the streets every day downtown and all across the country. You are watching A Million Hits live, direct, with boots on the ground. Peace.